guys, and welcome back to another episode. And today we're going to be installing a channel drain. So here's the situation that I have. This is my backyard, and as you can see, it's already pretty shaded from all these trees. But in this corner here, maybe gets 2 hours of sunlight a day. That's in the summertime. And what ends up happening is when it rains, a lot of water collects right in this area. As you can see, all the mildew and mold growing. I pressure washed this 1 year ago. This was nice and clean, and this is just 1 year's worth of stuff. And so what ends up happening is a lot of water pulls up in here, doesn't have anywhere to go, gets trapped, and you have this mess right here. And so today we're going to be installing what's called a channel drain. It looks like this. You can get it at Home Depot or Lowe's or online. And basically this is going to go here like this, okay? That's going to collect all the water that runs down this way, because the ground pitches right about here. It's going to funnel inside this, and then I'm going to have it connect to a corrugated PVC pipe, and it just send it out into the forest. I'm also going to be tying this a downspout pipe into this side. And when I finish all of this work, then I can start pressure washing this. There's no point in doing this now if you got to fix the problem first before you pressure wash, before you clean it up. This pipe goes to the other side of the house over here. Here's the lawn. Looking pretty good. We're almost in springtime, and I've been itching to mow. Just been waiting for a long time. So here's a downspout from this side. Another situation that I have is that a lot of water collects on this side. So I tied that into this downspout. It runs underneath the deck. I don't want to. She's looking good. All right, it's coming through here. So we are going to bury this pipe underneath the ground, close to the foundation, tie it into this channel drain, and then send it out into the forest. But first thing we're gonna do is carefully remove this mulch bed back, making sure that I don't mix it in with the dirt, because it's pretty fresh and new and still has its color, and if I get it all muddied up, it'll be brown. So I'm just gonna pull this stuff back about 4 feet, and then I'm gonna dig a trench all along this side, remove those rocks, and yep, let's get to it. All right, this is what we're left with. This is a lot tougher than I thought. So I remove those rocks right there. Dug a trench, nice clean trench. I did have to break some of the concrete from that hole right there. So this is probably this is as far as I can go today, because I have to get back to work. I buried the pipe and put the mulch back. So now it's out of the way. I did run into a problem. So this sits here, and of course you want this to be a little lower than the concrete so the water can fall into it. But the grade of the grass is about 1 inch taller than my channel drain. So what I'm gonna do when it comes down to seeding in the fall, I'm just gonna remove this and just slowly grade it downward so that it meets the grade of the channel drain. But I'm not gonna do that now because I want to have a nice lawn for now. I'm gonna wait until the fall when I'm doing aerate and seeding, and tackle it then. One of the things I like to do when I'm overtaking a project that I know it's going to take several days to do is I like to make sure that I end on a good note. In that I want to make sure that wherever I'm stopping, that I'm happy with the results and that I'm excited to get back to it. All right, so here's the situation. This kind of sucks, but I'm gonna have to remove this post along with the slats here. This concrete area, the pipe needs to come at more of a of this angle right here in order to meet here. So I'm gonna have to remove all this and relocate it over at some point. So now I'm putting these rebar pieces. That's what these little notches are for right here on the side, is to put these little rebar pieces. And this serves as two purposes really. One is to keep it in place so you can situate it, and the other one is for support when you pour the concrete. It grabs onto these pipes and just gives a little bit more strength. There's obviously a pretty big gap between the dirt and the channel drain, so I have some rock, some gray stones that I'm gonna fill up in these cracks just to build up some of this space. I want to compact it. I'm using a sledgehammer to make sure it's really tight in there. So we want to make sure that this channel drain is below this line here. That's where all the water pools. Probably want to tape up the vent part just so that concrete won't get inside of it, and just gives you a nice clean look at the end. This just prevents the debris from falling inside of here. All right, it's time to pour. Here's my mix. You basically want a chunky peanut butter consistency. Yeah, so I couldn't film this part because I needed both my hands and it needed my full attention, but I poured the concrete and this is what it looks like. I'm gonna pour some rocks in here and kind of cut that area out, but at this point it's poured, and it's just a matter of smoothing it and just taking my time and making it look smooth. I do want to create a little crease right there using the spatula because that's where it's gonna break eventually, so I want to make sure that it breaks there. And at this point, yeah, it's just a matter of just smoothing it out and taking off the tape. All right, here we are in day 3. Today, so here's the final, what it looks like. Remove the tape. And now for my favorite part, cue the music. Pressure washed. Also laid down some stones right here. I'm probably going to continue it in this area eventually, but it's just a muddy mess right now. I forget how messy pressure washing can be. I'm covered in dirt right now. So thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe and hit the like button. Yep, see you at the next one.